What's going on, peeps? Juan Reads Comics here, and I got another unboxing and review for you, presented by Nerd Initiative and sponsored by Big Bad Toy Store. Alrighty, folks, we're gonna get right into this. So without further ado, let's go. Here it is, the Uncanny X-Men X-Force Deadpool. But first off, we got to give up props to the Big Bad Toy Store. Thanks to the Big Bad Toy Store for sending this to me so I can review this and open it. I also have to say that even though the Big Bad Toy Store sended this to me to review and open up, I do not get any money or any monetization at all from the Big Bad Toy Store. So these thoughts, if are good or bad, they are solely my thoughts. But look at that back. That back is freaking amazing. The art is just freaking awesome. And it wouldn't be a Deadpool figure without him saying some crap in the back here. You know what I'm saying? The art looks freaking awesome from the back and to the front. Man, just looks really, really freaking cool. Katana and another katana. Just looks freaking awesome. This box just looks amazing. The packaging looks awesome. Man, like I said, I was going back and forth whether or not I was going to open this, but obviously I have to. But I made a nice little slit right there on the bottom so I can just pull him straight out of the box. So it will keep that retro card looking pretty intact here. We got Deadpool here, and he's got a little looking different blue there that I normally would see. I didn't know he had any blue. I thought he was all red, but he's looking pretty freaking awesome. Let's go ahead and take him out of his plastic prison and see what he looks and feels like. It's looking pretty cool. But I do have to say that this plastic does look really good. It feels really good as well. Up a closer look. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not, but that blue, that metallic looking blue actually looks pretty cool. I thought he just was like black. He just had some black points, but it looks like they're going with a little bit of blue here, which I don't necessarily don't like or do like. It's definitely different. Red and blue do go together well. But that was an interesting choice to put blue on there. Look at those katanas on the back. Looking pretty cool. Man, the plastic doesn't feel cheap at all whatsoever. His joints are a little stiff at first. Just give it a couple goes and he's gonna be all good. Like adding a little bit of oil to the Tin Man here. Yeah, pretty good. It's got a little thigh movement there. A little bit of thigh movement there as well. Oh, looking good. Face sculpt looks really good. Let's see if we can get really good close into that. Really good detail. That's some good detail. I like it. Let's see how his face moves. Does his face go all the way around? Pretty easy. Goes all the way down. Can he look down? Pretty well. How about going up? Not so much. I mean, oh, his head popped off. Well, that's good to know that his head comes off because I'm going to put Bill Burr on that movie.
I got to tell you something. That's a great joke.
A few, but anyway, see if we got a little bit of like some ankle twisting there. I don't know if that's an ankle or whatever you want to call that, Jay. I'm pretty new at doing these reviews here. I'm just giving you my unapologetically unbridled review here. Nice. I love it. Oh, he goes all the way around. That is awesome. All the pouches. This is my first Deadpool, so I'm like nerding out right now as I'm looking at this bad boy. I love how he has all those pouches. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at his katanas. Let's take these bad boys out. Nice. Those bad boys are nice. Easily goes back in, comes back out. That is pretty cool. And I like, does it detach? No, it looks like that the swords are attached to his little vest here thing. And I like that it's actually attached because a lot of the GI Joes that have like backpacks or stuff, and I know you want to take them off and put them back on or do whatever you want, but like you end up losing them or they fall off constantly when you're trying to pose them and whatnot. This way you can pose them really well, and you know, this part right here is not just going to come off, and you're going to have to put it back on. It's not going to stay. And they have that little notch right there. If you can see that little notch back there where they usually add some stuff there. Well, that's probably where this would have gone, but they decided to go with this little harness, or whatever you want to call it. But I like that they actually attached it to it. Other people might say different, but nonetheless, man, I think he is looking actually really good. Plastic feels really good. It's like between a soft and a hard plastic. It's not it feels like quality, and I say that a lot. Like, it feels like quality stuff right here, man. Okay, joints aren't really stiff at first. They are. And I know they vary from action figure to action figure, just depending on how the molds are being done or whatever, you know. Again, I am new to doing all of this, but so far, I think this is an action figure you should definitely have in your collection. He is pretty freaking cool. How's this go up? How are we doing here? Oh yeah, that's good. I really wish that they would do like a little toe flex here. Because like, man, like Spider-Man and like Deadpool, they should have a toe flex here, or like a toe articulation, because yeah, man, he's going to be doing some crazy little poses there. You know what I'm saying? So we need that. I don't know. Overall, this is looking pretty good. I do like it. Also, I am going to say that I do like how these little pouches that are on his thighs here are like there. They're like glued or a part of the actual mold. I do like that. These little bands here, or bangles, or whatever you want to call them down here, they're a little loose. They're like, they're separate from the action figure, but these pouches on his thighs are there. And that's one thing with GI Joes that happens, where they fall off and you have to put them on and whatnot. And yeah, I'm liking the decisions that they're making so far with this action figure. He looks amazing. I'm glad that he's a part of my collection. But let's go ahead and look at these accessories real quick. We got this bad boy right here. I know it's not an Uzi. It's like I don't know what type of gun there are. I'm not a big gun person myself, but pretty cool. And this freaking pistol here, I like the detail that they put on the handle. That is pretty dope. I like when they do little things like this. You know what I'm saying? That means that that they care, that they're putting some love into these action figures. Just like this, adding some color to the butt, the handle, and to the magazine here, and then the top part of the barrel. This looks awesome. It is a little flimsy. I wish it was a little bit more sturdier than that, but nonetheless, looking pretty good. Alrighty, folks, that is all the time that I have for you today. Presented by Nerd Initiative and sponsored by the Big Bad Toy Store. Make sure you go into the description and find the link to find one of these guys right here, Mr. Wade Wilson, Deadpool. And just remember, don't play for fun, play for keeps.